Hey everybody, I'm back like a bad penny. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Yes, I did get my hair cut. It's all gone. 17.5 inches. Can you believe that? Anyway, a little bit about me now, more about tatting. I received some cool shuttles, little teaser, from, I always say the name wrong. So Tatting Lace Jewelry. I've got it on my other screen over there. And the jewelry is Jewellery. So a little extra, so it's set apart. So they are wooden shuttles. So let's look at them. And I think they're really neat. They're really, really pretty. And I really, really, because let's say really a few more times. I really like them. So, dun, 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 so they come in this cute little box, and they were all in their own little individual Ziploc bags. They're little tiny. So I just laid them out like this. And here they are. And this one I call an iron because to me it looks like the old-fashioned irons. Other people have told me it's a beetle or a bee or whatever, but this is the most unique one out of the bunch, I think. And I'll go ahead and wind it and do a small demonstration just so you can kind of see. But it's got like a little spindle in the back there, and then it's got a little slit right there, maybe like that, if we can see it. That's where the thread goes when you wind it around. So it's really neat. It does take a little bit to tat with. It is a little bit of a learning curve. And there were times that it was easier to tat with it like this because obviously because the back is open, it gets caught a little bit more. So more about that one in a minute. I'll do a little demo with that one. I'll wind one of these or a couple of these just so you can hear the click because you know I love the click sound. But these are really pretty. And what I like is she did both sides, so they're just both very unique and very neat, very I don't know, they're just very cool. So it's like a burned in like reverse motif, and then there is shellac over the top. When I first got it, I almost had to break apart, not break apart, but gently ease apart the ends because they were quite I know I keep using shellac, and I know that's not the right word, but they were varnished together, so the points were almost stuck together. So it did take a little bit just to get the first one, but they're so neat, who cares? I will say that this one and this one, because it's almost 3D like, there are little, like you can feel it. There's a, I don't know if I can show it even, if it'll get a good, but these, it's like bumpy. These are all, it's not just a flat design that's put over the top. This is like actually burned into the wood. So it is a little weird. I'll say that. It's a little weird because normally I'm used to grabbing something that's smooth all the time and in every way. So when I pinch this together, my finger is feeling the indentations on the top and the indentations on the bottom, the 3D, like the 3D-ness of those. But it's very cool. It's not difficult to tat with. They just feel different. They just feel weird, and so my fingers are like, oh, what is this? What is this? It's a texture thing. They're texturized. There you go. That's a word. I'm gonna stick with it. It's texturized. Also, just in other news, I have a new microphone. So you'll have to let me know how the sound is doing, if I'm too loud, too soft, what's going on, because I've got it turned up all the way as far as the microphone goes on itself. So there's a few other little settings maybe I could try, but let me know how it's sounding. We're doing new things over here at Thumbs and Scissors, Opposable Thumbs and Scissors. And then this is the other one, and these are not only I'll say burned because it's like a wood burning thing, but these are also cut out, and I don't know if there's a good way to show other than just to stick my hand back there and kind of turn it. But I really like these. She had a couple other designs in the cut ones, the cut out ones. I got this one obviously, but There are a couple others that I kind of want to try. I think that she is reasonably priced. So these will definitely be in my repertoire of using. You might see them on the channel here and there. So what I'm going to do is grab some thread that I have just laying here. And I'm going to move these pretties. They'll be back. And I'm just going to wind this, and this is just how I started. You can use a loading loop. I think a loading loop would probably be really good for this shuttle. But I just started winding her up. Just so you can see, I'm just going to do a couple passes, but see how you just slip, this thread just slips through there. See? Just easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then it just goes around that spindle. And what I think, just personally, is these are going to be this one is going to be really nice for beadwork because it's so open. I'm going to have a nice area to put beads, and it's not going to trip me up too much. So again, this is, I'm kind of winding on the other side of the spindle now, but it's just really, it's really easy going on. And of course it's Elizabeth, so I have to let it dangle. I'm sorry if that makes you dizzy, but just let her dangle and untwist. And then I got a little bit too much of a tail out there. Snip that off a little closer. There you go. Little haircut. And then, as always, I always start with a ring. Oh, I probably wound this backwards. Nope, we didn't. I didn't for once write that down. I didn't wind it backwards. So again, just doing it. I have found just with experimentation that if I tat with this side up, which you can, you know, there's no tatting police, that a lot of times, come on, Ange, get yourself set up here. That a lot of times on my way back through, I go down into there like that and get this thing caught. And I seem to do that a lot. So I try to tat with the slit down. Oh, I just made a knot. That's okay. We'll just pretend like we wanted to start there. Okay, so we're going to set up for a ring. I just want to do a couple double stitches just so you can see. So we're just going to go, and like I said, it is a little bit of a learning curve because you have to get your fingers out of the way, kind of. It kind of creates a situation for you where you kind of have to get those paddles going in the direction that you want. So like I said, I normally would do like this and tat with it the point. And if you get a good rhythm going, you can get this going pretty good. So there's 2 double stitches with that knot I made on accident. Come on, focus, you can do it. There you go. Oh, come on. There you go. Well, be a poop then. Anyway, you know what 2 double stitches look like. So, and it does work well. And for reverse riego was the end of that sentence. And then the same thing when if you do tat with it this way, you just have to be careful not to slide it too awful much, because then you're going to get caught underneath like that. You're going to catch that other loop. So just with a little bit of thoughtfulness and experimentation, you can definitely tat. It is unique, and that's why I like it. I like the unique shuttles. So that's really cool. And of course, let's do a couple reverse riegos just for checkage. So around like that, up through. It works really good, I think, that in this direction, because there's a natural point, and so it really just kind of lends itself to reverse riego really quite nicely. So I don't know that this had a specific name other than just Shuttle on her website. Let me scroll down. Hold on one second. Let me look at this other screen. Yeah, it just says wooden tatting shuttle. So there wasn't like a specific name for this one in particular. I'm just showing that one the most because it's the most unique, and it took me the most learning curve to figure out how to use. So what I'm going to do, so our cute little ring, see, we did it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to unthread this one and wind up another one, get it ready so you can see, so we're not just cutting off and wasting thread. So I'll be right back. You just hold tight. And we are back. I have this one ready to be wound. Oh, I almost lost my thread. Come back. Okay. I'm going to do, I call this one the flower one, and I call this one the leaf one. So whichever, doesn't matter. But I've got the flower one ready. So here, so you can hear the snap. And I just lost my thread. Come on, Ange. You'd think it was my first time winding. Do you have days like that? Some days I just can't wind a shuttle. So there's the snap on that one, and I really like that. I know I may be in the minority of tatters that actually like the snap, but I do. So, and I shook my whole table. I'm so sorry about that if you had a little earthquake. This one seems just the tiniest bit bigger. I think it may just be an optical illusion or the way that I am looking at it. But the leaf, the one I call the leaf, is just feels just the tiniest bit bigger. Maybe minusculely, I don't know. You guys can be the judge. Tiny, tiny maybe. Anyway, so you can hear the difference. Let's do this one quick. Quick as a bunny. Anybody else's mom used that one? Mine didn't, but I use it when I taught preschool. So a little snappier snap. And then the one I think that has the hardest snap, or the, I don't know, the most distinct snap, is the cutout one. Come on, buddy. All right. And this one is also, I think, the tightest blades together right now, because I haven't used, surprisingly, I haven't used this one. I haven't really used any of these just to play around just the tiniest bit when I first got them. But I haven't really like tatted a project with them, surprisingly. I know that's shocking, but I've been using other ones that I already had for projects I'm already doing. So here you go. Let's shut up so you can hear the snap. So a little bit of a snappy on that one, a different snap. But I really, this one seems narrower than these as well, than the leaf one or the other one. Again, it might be an optical illusion, but I'll try to see one on top of the other. Maybe it looks just the tiniest bit thinner as far as width-wise. So, but they still tat beautifully. They are still really fun to use. They are, you know, they are really great shuttles. I really like them. So, of course, she's on Etsy, and I will link to her in the description box below the video. So until next time, I hope that you enjoy whatever tool you're using. I think beautiful tools help me to make more beautiful work, but I know that that's just a mental thing. So until next time, have a great day. Remember, you're the master of the thread. You have opposable thumbs and scissors, so you have a great night. Thank you so much. Bye.